delicious.
All right, so for the first episode, I thought let's do at least because I mean, look, I'm not saying like that's why I want to do this, but like I would classify myself as more the teacher, probably. I mean, is that fair? I don't know if that's fair enough.
I
but,
mean, what do you mean by that exactly?
Like
in this scenario?
like I'll be the one like telling you most of the stuff and like informing you about.
Well, I mean,
things,
either
I
you're
guess.
that or the guy that helps me in the back of the class that I paid $20 to help me
Yeah.
on the test.
Yeah. Nah, I'm the teacher. Nah, but I would
bro.
assume, I don't know. I would just assume I'm more of like the teacher role, I guess. And Austin's more of like the
I'm that kid in the back that's somewhat,
assistant teacher.
I'm the guy that somewhat pays attention in the back of the class, but at times I just not to everything. I only pay attention to what's most important to me.
Yeah, and so I thought let's start out with, because this was not planned or no, there's no setup. We just weren't like, let's do our first episode and let's do it now without any preparation. And I was like, well, since we don't have any preparation, let's do the thing that I know the most about, that I can actually spend hours and hours of my life talking about, and that is Xbox. So we're going to start with Xbox. Also, because I just feel like Xbox is on, like, the hottest, like, what's the word? Like, on the hottest streak right now. Like, they are just rolling. They are rolling. Now, the kids in the back, one knows and the other is slightly clueless. Yes, exactly. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about this episode. Episode 1 will be Xbox. We'll probably have multiple, like, now, just because we're talking about Xbox in the first episode, Xbox can show up in any episode. Even if we're talking about PlayStation, we'll probably mention Xbox sometimes. We might even have an Xbox Part 2. We might even
Part
have like
25.
We can have multiple Xbox videos, especially the more information that comes out. We'll then have to address that information in later episodes as well. So this is not the only episode Xbox was started. This is just the first episode to get us familiar with the company and get us familiar with the brand and all the studios, all the games, all the franchises. You get the point. And something about the studios, we're going to be learning about people as well. I know first person everyone thinks of is Phil Spencer. Can't wait to talk about this man.
Yeah, who dat know?
Who dat?
Yo, who Phil Spencer know? I don't know who
we're
that
going to learn about a bunch of actual influencers.
Is that a guy that made Minecraft?
and big people in the industry. But anyway, let's get on with Xbox.
I've also got pen and paper. I realized I was gonna write down topics, but I think the best thing to do is to actually use this as a thing for notes.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I absolutely agree here. So I thought the perfect way to start is, what do we know about the company? What are our personal experiences with it? What is our what is our current information like standard? Like, if you had to say 0 out of 100, how well do you think you know Xbox? Where would you be? Right?
40%.
40%. Okay, fair enough. For me, I'm like
maybe 30.
I hate to say it. I think I have to go. Honestly, I think I have to go like 90. To be honest with you, like, if I think about it, I don't really know what I don't know.
Yeah. I was going to say like 80, 85.
Yeah, like, it's really high. Like, I probably like don't know like a few.
This man
like,
is a no life.
Like, there's like maybe a few things like way back in the day that I don't know, but like for the most part,
yeah,
I pretty much know everything when it comes to Xbox.
There's a bunch of studios like I don't know, but like,
and yeah, we're gonna talk about.
I've heard of them.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, and we're gonna talk about all these studios. This is gonna be a long episode, guys. Which we might actually stop at a certain point and actually do a part 2, maybe like tomorrow morning.
If we wake up on time.
If we wake up on time, or just tomorrow night or whatever. But so yeah, you say you're like no Xbox like 40%,
maybe 30,
maybe 30.
Maybe I'm being too generous.
And then I would say probably like 85, 90. But no, Xbox is my personal platform of choice, brand of choice. It kind of just always has been. Like the first ever console that I like actually like remember like falling in love with and like playing my heart out of was the Xbox 360. And I've just kind of always been an Xbox person, even through all the lows, all the highs. Just always have stuck around on the brand, to be honest with you. But what do you have background wise with Xbox?
360.
360.
Like, I grew up with 360. I played a lot of weird indie games on there. Played a lot of Black Ops 2. A lot of it. Missed that Treyarch doesn't make any more Call of Duties.
They made Vanguard Zombies.
Never mind. I changed my mind. Okay, but yeah, it's not like the craziest history, but Xbox 360 is what I mostly played during the time. But that's also when I was still a Nintendo simp, and I always will to the day I die. Will always be one. But
yeah, everyone just has their platform and brand of choice. That's just how it is. All right, but anyway, let's start. Actually, let's go ahead and learn more about ourselves when it comes to Xbox. Noli, you can also pitch in here. What is your personal background with Xbox? And then I'm gonna ask this question to Austin and myself. You can also answer this. What is your favorite studio? What is your favorite franchise? What is your favorite game to come from Xbox? For me, that's gonna be a really tricky one. There are so many that I. Do you have one in mind?
I mean, based off what I've played, of course, like I really do like BO2. That was probably my favorite game when it came to. But
I'm talking
like,
like
I know.
okay.
But if we're talking to like studios recently or just anyone,
I'm talking like Xbox exclusives in general.
Yeah.
Like from the original Xbox to now, like whatever you want. Just what is your favorite stuff of all time?
I mean, definitely Psychonauts 2.
Psychonauts 2?
Definitely. I mean, Halo is also great. I was big into Halo 4.
Yeah. You need to play the campaign for Halo Infinite. You really do.
I'll probably end up getting. Yeah. Halo, definitely Psychonauts 2. Or some other games that I really enjoyed that were exclusives. It's been so long. I mean, definitely those two are the first one. I mean, Banjo-Kazooie is also great, you know.
Yeah, that's technically not an Xbox exclusive as well. Rare was acquired in like 2018.
It is Nintendo. Yeah.
Rare was acquired in 2018.
It's not, actually. It feels like it is. But.
See, the thing with Xbox and their past is, like, of course we know Halo, of course we know Gears, we know Forza, but like back then they were not exclusive heavy, especially like they are now. And will be in coming soon. Bethesda all the way.
I will say Bethesda, like, now that their stuff is mostly like exclusive.
I would say anything that is owned by them now, I would actually include. Actually,
yeah,
I would say because they technically do own it. So if Banjo is like valid, I think
I love Doom.
Banjo's valid. Doom's great.
I haven't finished Eternal, but I need to really badly. I'm like pretty.
I think Deathloop is my favorite. No.
Yeah, Resident Evil Village.
Well, no, that's not Xbox.
I know.
Okay.
Good.
Dude, that is so hard for me to say. Like,
Forza Horizon, turn 10.
That's Forza Motorsport. See, this is why we're doing this, because
what is there?
This is why we're doing this. You know, I would honestly, my favorite Xbox game of all time. I almost feel really crappy saying Halo Infinite because it literally just came out and I haven't even finished it. And the thing is, I actually internally struggle with that too because I don't think it is. But like, it's like the only thing popping in my head right now.
Dude, I'm telling you, next year Xbox is gonna change. I feel like every PlayStation fan, it's like they have no exclusives. Oh, you just wait.
Oh, dude, just wait. Just you wait. You know what? I know what my answer will be. 12 months later, Starfield will be my answer.
Oh boy.
Dude, Starfield is going to be
Yeah, but what if it flops?
nutty. Well, then it does, you know. But the thing is, but thing is, Xbox has put out nothing but bangers this year. I can't imagine they would stop. To be honest with you,
Yeah, but they're all sequels.
no, they ain't.
Well, I mean, Forza Horizon 5, Psychonauts 2.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, they. Well, no, Deathloop was not a sequel, and
Deathloop
for how annoying the Game Awards was, you can't deny Deathloop is actually a pretty good game.
Deathloop was made by Arcane.
Bethesda, Arcane, which
Yeah.
is Bethesda owned as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I learned something new.
Yeah, so y'all are going to be the predicted best E3. Wait, what? Going to be the predicted best E3.
Huh?
Oh, they're saying that next year's E3 will be the best E3 since 2004.
What was so good about 2004?
Like probably.
I mean, I was born in 2003, so I don't know.
That was probably when they announced the 360 and PlayStation 3.
Oh.
Probably. That seems right, I think. 360 came out in 2007. What happened in 2004?
Research time.
Research time.
Extra
Here we go.
lesson before the class.
Oh.
Class is in session.
2004. Let's take some notes here. Was one man show thanks to shocking introduction in which he knows. Okay. Oh crap.
What?
Was a major shaker. EA had Muhammad Ali. What the? What? So what happened?
On the other
PSP. Okay.
Yeah, DS.
Oh. N6. And Doom 3, Half-Life 2, God of War, or like OG God of War,
Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas.
Gran Turismo 4.
Dang.
Okay. Interesting. Sims 2, I saw that. Legend of Zelda game with an older Link.
That'd be
Twilight Prince.
no.
No. That's
Ocarina
weird.
of Time. Younger Link, older.
2004?
No,
There's
that's
no
not.
way.
I mean, but who else?
There's no way.
I don't know how old Ocarina of Time is. How old is that? It's old, but I don't. No, it's probably not. It's probably not. But what else would it be then? Yeah, I was about to say
No
that's way
way.
too old.
Type in 2004. Type in 2004. Oh wait, I have a number pad right here. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, Four Swords.
Oh.
But he said younger. I don't know. Who knows?
Not
bro?
as big of a deal now, but if you think about those games built today's, that is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Some argue 2003 is better. I'm not even gonna look at that. But okay. But yeah. Anyway, what were we even talking about beforehand?
Talking about how I'm about to learn and get hyped for every single game I see.
Oh yeah, we were talking about like what is our favorites of Xbox.
Oh,
But yeah, no, I think Starfield will be like a massive hit. To be honest with you. Why do you smile like that? I don't understand.
What? I just smile, bro.
I appreciate it. All right. But no, I think Starfield will be a massive hit.
Your favorite game.
Get hyped, Xbox the game.
Your favorite game.
Xbox,
Your favorite
the game.
Xbox game is Doom.
Yeesh. Honestly,
How do you feel about Doom?
Doom or
Yes.
Dune?
Doom.
Doom. I mean, I love it. I mean, I love it.
Okay.
I mean, personally, my personal favorite is Doom Eternal.
Huh.
That's just one I had the most fun with.
Doom.
Personally.
Yeah.
2016 Doom was good. It just didn't hit me near the same way as Eternal and the like OGs.
What about
did.
What about Eternal? Like did it for you that the 2016 one didn't do?
You know, it's really hard to explain. You have to play the 2016 one. Have you played the 2016 one?
No.
Okay.
I've seen it so many times.
It's just like it's the same concept.
Mhm.
You just go
Yeah.
around like
Yeah.
really fast-paced
Trust me,
action.
I used to watch Leafy
But-
is here.
But like something about the gameplay is so much more like smoother.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm not talking like frame rate or
Yeah, just like
graphics wise, like
movement.
movements, the parkour, the killing, the reloading, everything. It just kind of felt more like fluent, fast-paced action
Yeah.
rather than just a first-person shooter with chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
Honestly, Doom Eternal's are up there for my favorite. I have to say, I think Doom Eternal is really, really up there. But I think I'm gonna have to go with, and this might actually surprise a lot of you. If I had to say my favorite Xbox game of all time, I'm thinking Gears 4. And for the main fact that this has happened very few times in my life where I do something and then I do everything afterwards. Right? So when Doom Form came out, it was like a year after I got my Xbox One. Okay? And I never really like played Gears on the 360. I maybe played 3 and
I played
Judgment.
I played 3 on 360.
Yeah, and Judgment on like the 360 a few times, but like I never really got into it. And then I played Gears 4. My love for that game hit harder than than a milk truck hitting a mailbox. I mean, like
It hit
It-
harder than me
it-
hitting the pedestrians
hit
in
so
GTA
hard
with a
that
car.
it hit my love for that game hit so hard that I literally went after I finished 4, I went back and played every single Gears game.
Yeah.
Like it really just did it for me. But also I would put State of Decay 2 up there. I'm just a simp for that game. Halo Infinite, of course, has been phenomenal so far. Doom Eternal has been great.
I like State of Decay too. I have a big love for Dead Rising.
Yeah, I would
But
also
unfortunately that series is kind of dead.
I would also honestly put Psychonauts 2 up there, for the main fact that like we don't really have many things like that when it comes to Xbox.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's like really special to the Xbox brand now, which is something I actually want to talk about when we get to Double Fine. Double Fine has made an icon for Xbox
Yeah.
with Psychonauts 2, which is really really cool. But favorite studio, I'm definitely going with Obsidian here. They just kill it in every department every single time. I cannot tell you one time where they just had a massive L. They maybe had something I was like, oh yeah, it's okay, it's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
They've never had an L. I don't think I can ever say that they've had an L. And they're working on like 8 games. they want to release a game for every 6
Now that's where they're
every year.
Now they're for sure gonna have an L there.
Maybe.
Dude,
Depends how many how big
there's
their
no
studio
way
is.
one of them isn't gonna be bad. I just
You never know, dude.
if they
there
are,
is no
then that's crazy.
if
but
if,
I
if
just-
they're all actually like somewhat quality, like that is something. The thing is, it's possible with the right amount of funding and the right amount of time.
yeah
The time aspect is what's worrying about it.
yeah.
But anyway, we're starting to like already talk about specific studios. So let's just go ahead.
I think we should just jump on in.
Yes, let's jump into the second topic. Noli, what is your favorite studio, franchise, and game? Let us know. Favorite franchise though, Halo, for sure. I would say favorite franchise. Is Halo.
Xbox.
I would say Halo, 100%.
franchise.
Nothing's more iconic, more like memorable, more like when you think Xbox, you think Halo. I'm not just saying my
Yeah,
favorite franchise
I mean-
is Halo because of its iconicness.
Yeah.
It's because it is just like it has such a deep
Yeah.
like connection with so many
yeah.
people.
I mean, it's probably the same for
I don't
like
have a true
franchise.
exclusive.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's go ahead and start talking about the 23 studios that Xbox has. We're going for a ride here. We are going for a ride. 343 Industries obviously took over the Halo franchise after Bungie left. And they made Halo 4. They made Halo 5. Halo 4 was better received than Halo 5 for sure. Halo 5 was meh for a lot of people. Actually bad for a lot of people. But I thought it was meh. And then they started making I think they made Halo Wars 2. I'm not sure if Bungie made Halo Wars 1. I can't be confident on that one. But the thing about 343 is everybody had the stigma that 343 hasn't actually learned how to make a Halo game yet. Halo Infinite has turned that sucker sideways. And Halo, like everyone's saying, 343 has finally cracked the code with Halo, and like Halo is back to true form. And that Halo's back. Like if you look at it, Call of Duty came out this year. A Battlefield came out this year. Valorant, it has been out and has been killing it. Apex Legends is still killing it. All these first-person shooters, and Halo is on top. Halo is king. They have dominated numbers since launch. They have dominated sales since launch. Even as it's free to play, and the campaign's on Game Pass, it has still dominated numbers, sales, and there's only one true reason for this, and that is the fact that it is good. It is very good. And I'm not just talking about the multiplayer. I've played the campaign. I think I'm like halfway done. Over halfway done, I would say. And I've loved every minute of it. Like, it has been one of the most fun experiences I've had on Xbox, for sure. World's Edge. You see, World's Edge is an interesting one because I think we do have an unannounced project that they are working on. So put that down. I'm pretty sure we do have an unannounced project for World's Edge. I'm actually gonna write that down myself. I'm gonna put like U/P for unannounced project. Or should I just put UP? UP or U/P? What are you gonna do? Or are you just gonna write it out?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this, but yeah, sure.
Okay.
That works with me.
Okay.
Do whatever you want.
I'm gonna do UP.
All right.
UP for World's Edge. And for those of you who don't know what World's Edge has made in the past, they have made well, I mean, I know, but I was just trying to switch this one. Age of Empires, which is their main one. Age of Empires has always been a PC like special one for Xbox. It's not even on the Xbox console. Age of Empires. I do think we are getting a console port soon, though. I think next year's summer is when they put the estimate for it.
Yeah.
But World's Edge, it's one of those like strategy, like build your own empire type thing, right? It's a real-time strategy game. But the thing is, it's not for everybody, but it has one of the biggest, like, for that kind of game, it has one of the biggest communities, one of the biggest fan bases out of all those types of game. Like, it's bigger than Clash of Clans, bro. Like, that's saying something.
Yeah.
Clash of Clans is huge. No, World's Edge, it's going to be interesting to see what else they make here. I'm pretty sure that's all World's Edge really works on. That, like, we know. Where even is World's Edge? Where even is it? Do you even see it?
No, it's not even. Oh, it's not even on there.
It has to be.
Is it that like one above playground? What's that?
Oh, yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Age of Empires is really all it's known for. But I do think we do have an unannounced project from them. I think they are actually taking a different approach when it comes to games here coming soon, which is gonna be interesting. But Age of Empires 4, which just released in October. It's either October or September. I definitely think it was October though. Got like an 86 on Metacritic. Another great game. And so I can't wait to see what else they make here coming soon. Coalition. God, I love this studio. This is I would, if I had to say, keep an eye out for any of these studios in the future, like to become like the next like Obsidian or to become the next Insomniac. I would even say that it's gonna be the Coalition, and that is for the main fact that Coalition has so many unannounced projects, so many partnerships, so many rumored big IPs. Coalition is rumored to be making a Mandalorian game. That's huge. That's huge. It's absolutely massive because, obviously, Star Wars. Coalition is the studio behind. Do you know this?
I feel like I should.
Look at the picture.
Oh. Like on here?
Yeah, look at the picture.
Yeah.
The logo. Can you think what games they make? Noli, do you know what games the Coalition makes? Oh my gosh.
Oh, come on, man.
It's Gears.
Oh. Okay.
Coalition makes the Gears. It's rumored they are working on Gear 6 right now. Write that down. Gear 6 is rumored. They have an unannounced new IP. AAA, so they also have a new IP in the works. Obviously, the rumored Mandalorian game. And the thing is, they are having so many collabs with other studios. I'm pretty sure the Coalition is collabing with Playground, I think. Don't quote me on that. Let me actually look this up. No. You guys can actually stay there. Let me look this up. Coalition. Nice.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So Gears of War developer, the Coalition, working on new IP. That is like the big rumor right now. Holy crap. But yeah, Coalition. Bottom line. Get used to the Coalition because I feel like the Coalition is going to be massive in years to come. What do you think about Gears and possibly a new IP and a new Mandalorian game? Maybe.
I mean, I love Gears. I only played 3. I know that's probably the same, but I loved Gears of War 3.
You should try 4.
I feel like I never really got into the other ones because I was really young and I wasn't like the greatest Xbox fan, so that's probably why it was kind of hard to get into it.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it. It was very different from like how I would always play COD. I was like, oh, this is different. You know, it's not one of those simple, first-person shooters.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind a Gear 6. I'd try it, honestly. Definitely would, give it a shot because, I mean, it's Gears and I haven't played Gears in like so long. Now the Mandalorian game I think would actually be pretty good because Star Wars, we're already getting so many games as it is.
I know,
dude.
It's looking more and more possible every single time.
Lucasfilms is like
Going ham.
they are eating.
They have brought Star Wars gaming back.
Like
We need to have an episode about Lucasfilm's games because they're going crazy.
Dude, it's actually like, how many do they have? Like 3?
Oh,
There's
More than
Eclipse.
that.
Eclipse,
Jedi Fallen Order 2, is in
Knights of the
development.
Republic.
Knights of the Republic remake, Star Wars Hunters.
Jeez.
They just released Squadrons last year. That was EA though.
Dude,
Um,
what is going on?
Yeah, they're going
I was
really
gonna ask a
crazy.
question. Are we doing?
They're also working on an Indiana Jones game.
Dang.
Lucasfilm
I was gonna ask what all like.
with Bethesda actually.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Dang.
With Bethesda.
What else companies are we gonna be covering? Like, are we covering any besides the 3 Titans?
Oh yeah, like Capcom, Square Enix, Sega.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Like EA.
Yeah.
Well, like Ubisoft.
Yeah, that works. Yep.
And then obviously we'll just have like a bunch of third-party stuff as well.
Yeah.
Um,
That works.
and then basically we'll start once we get down through all the companies, then we'll like start doing like more like news and rumors and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now we're just kind of trying to learn
Yeah.
about the companies and a bunch of different franchises and stuff.
Yeah. I've really been paying attention here, trying to
I
get.
know. I like it. I like what I'm seeing, bro. This might actually work. Next time we're gonna have slides though to make it much better.
Yeah.
But no, moving on, we got Compulsion Games. So Compulsion is one of the weirdest studios Xbox has. They have like 2 games that I would say are possibly recognizable, and even then, one of them I don't really know all that much about.
Yeah.
And that would I know We Happy Few. We Happy Few is one of the wackiest trips I've ever taken on a screen. I mean, it is weird.
it's the definition of drugs.
It is weird. Like, put like Psychonauts art style with like a game that makes no sense. That's what We Happy Few is.
I need to take a look and see what this game
Yeah.
is like.
We Happy Few. Oh no, you'll know it as soon as you see it. Hold up.
I think I've seen a picture of it. I think. Isn't there like something? I feel like I've seen a picture of it.
I feel like you.
Yes, it's that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Game is whack.
It's got a 67.
Oh.
Oh god, it's 67 on Metacritic.
Oh, probably. This was before they released We Happy Few before they were even acquired.
Oh.
Yeah, they haven't really made anything since they got acquired. To be honest with you, they've kind of. That's why I said this is gonna be one of the weirdest studios to talk about because we don't really know what they like can do.
Yeah.
For instance, but what we do know is what's coming. They have announced they are working on, wait for it, a narrative-driven AAA game. In other words, one of those quotation marks PlayStation exclusive games. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, great. We got a studio. They're trying to copy PlayStation and all their great games. My dudes, it's a genre. It is a genre. And the reason people think that is because that's all PlayStation does.
Just because PlayStation dominates at a genre doesn't mean they own it.
Exactly. And the thing is,
Yeah, guys, Elon Musk is the most he's the richest man in the world. He owns money.
and here's the thing. We don't know how it's going to be. We don't know if it's going to be very, very similar. We don't know what it's going to be. All we know is it's going to be a narrative-driven AAA game. And thing is, we have no idea what what the coalition has planned for this game. We don't know the idea of this
Compulsion.
game. All we know,
You said collision.
did I really? Oh,
Yeah.
Compulsion. Sorry. We don't know what Compulsion can do. We haven't seen any of their actual experience and skill talent because they just, I guess, have just been grinding this one game out.
Some studios
And thing is, before you say it's just gonna be another PlayStation game, Hellblade 2, the game we just saw at the Game Awards, is the same exact genre as a PlayStation exclusive, but they stand out so differently to me.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not just saying because Hellblade has better graphics and better animation. No, I'm saying the way they made the game is so much different.
Yeah.
Like the way it's played, the way it's looked at, the way it's experienced.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be so much different. So I really hate the whole
Dude, it's always
PlayStation.
gonna happen. There's
It is.
always gonna be console wars. No matter what, they could all be three be doing amazing. They could all PlayStation and Xbox could be tied, and there would still be console wars. It's just never gonna end, and it's the dumbest thing on the planet. But,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just how it is. So you put console wars.
No. I forgot to write down the coalition stuff. And then compulsion. AAA.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh.
So yeah, compulsion. I really cannot wait to see what they do. Like, that's actually one of my most excited games to see get revealed. Obviously, I'm more hyped for so many other games, but like to get like revealed of something I don't know anything about. Really look forward to that day when we get the announcement of compulsion. Like, if I see a compulsion game, I'm either doing two things. One, preparing to get confused to the max, or getting ready to be like shocked. So it could really go anyway. Then we get here. This is an interesting studio to talk about. Man, oh man. Double Fine.
Yep. Dude.
Yep.
I was like
Did you
putting
mute
it,
your mic?
I was putting stuff at. No. It's been on it the whole time.
Hello?
Have you been muted this whole time?
No. Hello. That's
Scroll
definitely.
down. Yeah.
Ah.
I was about to say I've been on the whole time.
I was like, wait a minute.
Wait. Okay, I was
no,
about to say I've been on the whole time.
Okay. Anyway, Double Fine has quickly become one of my favorite studios for Xbox. Has quickly become a massive, talented. Well, they were always talented. We just haven't seen it yet.
We just didn't have the money and the freedom.
Didn't have
to
the
do what
money
they
and the
wanted.
free freedom to do it. And
But now, Xbox
Double
has given
Fine
them the
made
opportunity.
a name for themselves this year with the absolute gem that is Psychonauts 2. And ladies and gentlemen, it has been confirmed last week. They are working on multiple unannounced projects. Write that down.
I got you Psychonauts 1 and 2, and then you got new games coming.
Yup. Double Fine. Unannounced projects. I mean, what this could be. This is what I want to talk about purely.
I actually want, because I wonder, are they going to take it a different route? Are they going to do anything that's not platformer based?
Yeah.
Are they going to keep it platformer based?
Yeah.
Or
Are they like? Because that's the thing. Are they gonna keep it to their specialty, or are
Yeah.
they gonna try some new crap? Like, could they possibly go the narrative driven AAA route?
yeah,
Could they go like a shooter route? Could they take
is it
could they take the co-op fun multiplayer route like Gang Beasts?
yeah. I mean,
Right.
is it even going to be like animated? Or,
Yeah, like what?
You know.
Oh my God, what is that?
What just happened?
Nully, what the?
That's giving me a seizure.
So here's the thing: if it's multiple unannounced projects, this is what I'm thinking. For sure, the most likely, Psychonauts 3.
Yeah.
After this second one and seeing its success, people want a third one. I think the studio would also want a third one, to be honest with you.
I don't think it'd be so soon, but I do know that the main guy
I
of
can
it,
kind of see it.
the main guy said that he liked the idea of Psychonauts 3, but
Mm-hmm.
felt like they wanted to specifically focus on new things.
Yeah. No. One of the big things about Double Fine is they have stated multiple times that they want to try some new stuff.
Yeah, which mad respect. I
Yes,
get that.
absolutely. But
Can't always get carried by one series.
yes, but the thing is, it's so weird because like, it's multiple projects. And this is a studio where we got like one game every 4 years. So now to hear that they're working on multiple projects is so different but so exciting at the same time.
Yeah. I think what kind of sucks about like a lot of the studios is like it sucks because not only do you have to take into consideration that these studios, the reason they also might have more games to pump out is because of how big the team might be.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these studios, it sounds like Double Fine has a pretty big, amount of people working in that studio. Whereas it seems maybe Compulsion may not have as many, or they're only specifically focusing on that one title. So, I just like to think about that a little bit, but yeah.
Trying to figure out how many employees they have.
Double Fine?
It doesn't. Okay. In 2015, they had 65 employees.
Mm-hmm.
2015. Now it is estimated to be around 200. So here's the thing. We don't know how many projects. It just says multiple.
Yeah.
Is that like a couple?
You want to
Is
take
that a few?
You want to take a guess?
Yes. I'm saying 2.
I'm going to say 3.
Okay. Actually, no, I'm going 3 as well. Actually, I just thought of something. If the Rare and Double Fine collab is real,
I don't know.
that would be like a small chunk of Double Fine because it's a collab.
They have stated that they don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Because it's not new.
Mm-hmm.
And they also said that they feel like doing that would taint the Rare as a company and steal their glory because they said that they personally love Rare and they feel as if doing that to them or doing that with them would only take away the amount of work and effort that they put in, which honestly, mad respect to them for that. Like I completely understand that.
Yeah.
But it'd be great to bring back that series because we already know how they brought back Psychonauts. I mean, 16 years. Once we get to Rare, it's upsetting because honestly, dude, I think Rare.
I'm gonna say this right now. I think Rare is one of the weakest studios Xbox has at the moment.
It's not even. I wouldn't even say it's one of the weakest. I think it's just the most disappointing, in my opinion.
It's just been one of the worst. Like, I'm not saying it is the worst or like it's one of the weakest. Like, like from what we've gotten since it's been acquired, it's just been one of the worst studios that they've had.
There's Sea of Thieves, but like
that's it.
I don't know why they just don't give us what we want.
Because they're too busy on stupid Everwild.
Dude, I don't even think anybody cares about it right now.
No,
I'll be
no one
honest,
does care
we
about it
don't
right
have
now.
anything to care about it.
No
All
one
we
does
know
care
is it's
about it right now.
2024.
Yeah. All we know is we gotta wait.
Like Phil Spencer, like, bro, just force him to do stuff. At
Yeah,
this point.
just
I'm
well,
kidding.
that's not a good
No,
idea. No, that's
I
not a
know.
good idea.
I just
Anyway,
wish Rare would.
so here's my thought.
I don't know.
3, if they're doing a collab. I'm not saying with Rare. If they're doing a collab with anybody,
Yeah,
then I'm saying 3 projects. But if it's just their own projects, I'm saying 2.
probably.
I think it's a Psychonauts 3 and an unannounced new
I
project.
think it's 2 unannounced new IPs.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think.
Okay.
I'm telling you, he specifically stated it's not gonna be forever until you get it, but we want to work on new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We want to focus on only that.
Yeah.
So I believe them.
We'll see.
I don't think we'll get another Psychonauts until probably 3 years.
Probably.
I
yeah.
think it's gonna be 3 years.
Yeah.
That's
probably.
my guess.
Yep. I
think
would
that's
agree with this.
I think that's a good guess too.
Yep.
Which it's okay. I mean, that's
They
fine.
probably will start working on Psychonauts 3 once they release their next game.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because it was a really good
What you say
cliffhanger.
is true. Yeah.
It was the clip. I mean, I know you haven't finished it, right?
I've seen it.
Oh, you see, yeah. It's basically setting up for the next one.
Yeah.
It was a very big cliffhanger, which kind of annoyed me, but I mean, it was good. A cliffhanger is supposed to annoy you, really. You're just like, God, I want more.
Yep. And well, that's the thing. It's like you can't do that and then not make a sequel. But at the same time, many people have done it, but then fans get upset. But the thing is, it was so successful that it's almost destined that we're gonna get a third one.
I mean,
it's just a matter of when.
It almost got Game of the Year. I think
It almost got Game of the Year. That is correct. It almost got Game of the Year. It did get the Game of the Year at some shows, just not the Game Awards.
That instead went to It Takes Two, which I am so proud of.
Yeah, that's really nice.
It didn't win a single thing, and I'm so surprised it won that. Like, no wait,
It did win a few. It won Best Family Game, Best Multiplayer Game.
The only thing I think Best Multiplayer, yes. Best Family, I don't think it should have been nominated.
No, I don't think it should have.
Two people is not a family.
I think Pokemon Snap should have won. No.
You know why? I bet why the only reason they nominated for Best Family?
Why?
Because the whole game is centered around a family.
I guess so. But anyway, Double Fine, man, we love them. I cannot wait to see what they do in the future.
I love them so much. Like I'm ready. Like I just hope they keep up the pace, you know. There are studios that I want to talk about this. There are studios that scare me. Like I want them to do so good with the momentum they have, but it's so scary to think about where their future is to hold, you know, cuz every studio is going to have that flop at some point. Not everyone can stay consistent. As much as you want to say Obsidian's God tier, they might be right now, but they might have one bad thing coming. You know, at some point it's got to happen.
Yeah.
You always have to have failures to, you know, have success.
Yep.
We learn from our mistakes, guys. If we don't have mistakes, how are we going to learn anything? I mean,
so I'm trying to see if I can find the stuff for the next. Go ahead and keep talking.
Yeah. But there's a lot of studios that I am like very, very. I don't know, dude. It's crazy. Oh God. Oh, hiccups. Oh no. Go away. I might have to go. Oh, I need a drink. Hold on.
Are you good?
Yeah, those are hiccups. Sorry. Those are only hiccups. It's okay. I shall return with a drink.
Okay. All right, so guys, I'm seeing this stuff. Basically, the big rumor is that Double Fine's next, their new IP will be 2023, which I think is a great time frame for what we've heard. I'm just trying to find all the code names that we have right now. Let's see. I mean, I know we have. Okay. So our next one is The Initiative. No, it's not. Xbox Game Publishing. I don't know why I said The Initiative. Is Xbox Games Publishing. And if you don't know who they are, what they do, it is basically the Xbox studio that partners with third-party studios to make Xbox exclusives, if that makes sense. I'm going to go ahead and redo that when Austin gets back here. But, yes, here we go.
Ooh, I have returned.
Nice.
I will say, my guy, once we get to the other companies and stuff, that's when I'm really going to start struggling. Ubisoft and, like, EA, I have no idea what they... You know, honestly, I'm going to say this right now. You're going to laugh at me. I used to think Ubisoft, EA were all, like, studios. Just...
I mean, I don't blame you.
I thought, like, Ubisoft and EA were owned by Xbox. I really did. For the longest time. And then I realized, oh, wait. They're not. They're, like, actual companies.
Yeah. Xbox.
I was like, no wonder EA does, like, EA Sports. It's in the game. And then just EA, like, normal. EA. What are you looking at?
That can't be right.
What?
So, according to the LinkedIn profile of an Xbox Game Studios publishing employee, there's a AAA open world title in development for Microsoft platforms.
For what? What studio?
Okay. Dave Mongan is a narrative director working at Xbox Game Studios Publishing, and his LinkedIn profile is not drawing a lot of attention as he reveals that there's an unannounced AAA open world title under development for Microsoft platforms. As you may know, so we're on Xbox Game Studios Publishing right now, which I told them this, but I'll tell you again, is basically the Xbox studio that partners with third-party studios to make Xbox exclusives. So the gunk is technically Xbox Game Studios Publishing,
Yeah.
but it's also the third-party studio.
Yeah, so basically it's not, they're like the publisher.
But they also help with development.
Oh, okay. So they do both. They don't just
Yes.
like only publish it. They
Yeah, it's like a mini acquisition in a way.
Yeah.
Microsoft helps fund them. They help give them time.
Yeah.
They help them actually like develop it.
That's really cool. I
and
like
then
that.
then they release it as an Xbox
I
exclusive.
really like that. That's
Yeah.
actually really cool.
Yeah, that's how Ori was born. Ori was Game Studios Publishing. You know the new IO Interactive game? That is Xbox Game Studios Publishing.
Oh.
The Project Dragon is what it's called. So that's its code name. There's a lot to look for at Xbox Game Studios Publishing. Unfortunately, I don't know if I have like all the information of like what all is rumored. It's really hard to find because it's all like code name and unannounced project stuff. It's really hard to find. I could try to look at my photos because I know it was probably in our. Oh, you know where it might be? You know where it might be? Hold up, I got this. What are you looking up over there?
I'm looking up things.
What are you looking up? Over
I'm
there?
looking up things, baby cakes.
Yep. Whoa. Okay, that's a little sus. Just a little bit.
Shut up, man.
Just okay. All right. So Xbox. What is this? Oh yeah, dude. We love Phil Spencer. Here we go. So this is some of the stuff that we know is kind of coming from Xbox Game Studios Publishing. IO Interactive's new game with codename Project Dragon, which is a medieval fantasy game and will be in development for a long time. So Game Studios Publishing is helping with that. They're going to announce we think that they're going to be announcing a new partnership with a small team that has already created games for the company in the past, which is kind of interesting because they've made Xbox exclusives in the past, and they're partnering with them again. It's a little interesting. It's a little interesting. And then we got some new ones, which is really, really exciting here. Xbox is preparing a lot of new games right now, and Corden mentioned the codenames for two of them. The Shaolin Project, which just sounds nutty, and the Belfry Project. There's also a collaboration with the studio Mainframe, made up of former employees for CCP Games, Remedy, and Next Games. So there is a lot to look for when it comes to when it comes to Xbox Game Studios Publishing. They're like one of my favorites just for the main fact they have they're just one of the funnest, one of the biggest, one of the most important. They just make so many things happen. It's great. I love them. Some could actually say that they help with Game Pass too, because they have to partner with a lot of them.
Dude, that sounds crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, what is Xbox Game Studios Publishing?
That's
But
how
that-
Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's Xbox Game Studios
It makes sense
Publishing.
because now I think about publishing, but it's the fact that they also help develop, which I think is really cool as
Yeah.
well. So
I'm writing down all the unannounced projects that I just wrote off.
yeah.
And then you got Shaolin.
Shaolin.
Project. And then what was it? The Belfry.
Belfry. BELFR. I know how to spell.
Belfry Proj. And then the Mainframe. Mainframe was the other one. Yeah, they have a lot going on. Oh, and then possibly smaller team.
EA Sports to the game.
I just wanted to do that on the mic real quick, just see how that sounded.
All right. So yeah, a lot to do there, or a lot to look forward to when it comes to Xbox Game Studios publishing. And to finish off the top line,
The Initiative.
God, what can I say about the initiative? Oh crap! This is probably the studio that has the most potential. I know I think I said that for a studio already. Coalition. I think.
Collision, yeah.
But that's different. I think Coalition could be like the next like big time studio. The most potential, if actually not, if I see anybody being like Insomniac for Xbox, I would probably say it's Obsidian or Coalition.
Yeah.
But if I see anybody like, I'm gonna go with Sucker Punch or Naughty Dog, but actually good. It would be the initiative. So
all
thing is,
all it took was lots of us or two to say that they suck.
yeah, I know it's kind of sad though. Although it's not even just the one game I produced; it's just all the decisions that they've been making in the background as well.
What is
It's just-
Naughty Dog made a?
Uncharted.
They also don't they make more than that as well? No, that's it. Just one.
Pretty much. But here's the thing: the initiative on paper has the greatest, like, talent behind them, and we haven't even seen a single game from them. They've never. This is a brand new studio, Not that they acquired. Xbox straight up built them.
Oh.
Which is interesting. Write this stuff down. This is good stuff. You know what I mean? This is a
Phil
studio.
Spencer built them.
Yes. This is a studio built from the ground up inside Xbox. And just to name a few, they have developers behind God of War, Naughty Dog, games like Assassin's Creed, Red Dead Redemption. They have games from Call of Duty. They have so much talent. There are so many people in this studio that have worked on so many incredible games. And Xbox put them all together in their own studio and is like, yo,
Make me some stuff.
we will fund the crap out of you.
As long as you make me some
And
money.
their first ever announced game was a remake to one of my favorite and one of the most popular Xbox franchise. Actually, originally was a Rare franchise. Perfect Dark. Do you know what this is? This is an
I
issue.
feel like I've heard about it.
Okay, this is an issue. It should be in your mind. As soon as you-
Well, sorry, buddy.
I'm sorry, it's okay.
No, you're not.
Perfect Dark is
Oh.
Joanna Dark. They announced a remake. And my God. Look at this.
Dang.
Look at this. This is the new logo for the...
As the
It's
game
supposed to be not a revision, not a remake. It's a straight up reboot. They are rebooting the franchise.
When's the game
Look at
coming
this crap. This was in the trailer. Bro, they showed Joanna Dark standing above this crap. I forget. I watched this video which explained what they're trying to go for with this game.
When is it coming out?
We have no idea.
Oh.
We'll have to watch that after we're done talking about all the studios. Then we can actually like talk about like more games and franchises and all that. But you need to watch these trailers for Perfect Dark because they explain it. And when you hear what they are trying to do with this game, it is like,
It's freaking crazy.
yeah, it is really like, honestly, even it's kind of weird to say this, and I don't even think it's fair to say this. Initiative has never released a game, and they're already one of my favorite studios, just because of A, older talent behind them, and B, what they announced.
Yeah.
Like, it's just insane to me that all these amazing, and thing is, sure, a game can be bad, like, it's not always gonna be good, but like, talent is talent, in my opinion. It's like a skill-based game. Like, if you know what you're doing,
Yeah.
like, you can pull it off. And you get these incredible people from all these great legendary
Yeah.
projects, and you give them the funding in the right amount of time, you can only expect good things, to be honest. And then you announce that they're working on one of the biggest, like, franchises.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say actually, it's not that big a franchise, but like a really big reboot to a beloved franchise is massive. That is how you get people loving your studio before you've done
Is there
anything.
rumored anything that they have anything else cooking up?
Ooh, I don't know, actually. I don't think so. I probably would have heard about it, and I probably would have already have it in my head, but I don't
Yeah.
think so. I think literally, like,
See-
they are taking this one game super seriously, and then they're going to start doing, like, multiple stuff.
I hope like later on, like I hope we can see more studios, like more and more like like not just like Double Fine and Obsidian, you know, a little bit of these smaller ones compared to the others that are like brand new, start whipping it up more in the kitchen,
Yeah.
you know, like whipping that stuff out.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. It's just really exciting what they're doing with the initiative. Like, they had a whole trailer for the studio. Like, it was like, you're like walking through a building and it's like, the initiative. And it's like, oh my god. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Initiative definitely, dude, I love the guys and they've done nothing. It's
I love them, but they do absolutely nothing.
It's such an interesting scenario with them. But anyway, moving on to the second line now. In Exile, this is one of the ones. Well, I mean, you didn't know a lot of these guys, but
This one I definitely.
this one you don't know. So I'll say right now, the big one that they make, which could probably, maybe could ring a bell with you, especially if you've like scrolled through Game Pass a few times. Wasteland. This picture might look familiar. All right, never mind. And I'll be real. This has been a game that I've never really
No, this looks like an isometric.
Yes.
Top down. No.
Yes.
I have no idea.
Oh.
Literally, this looks like so many other isometric.
Yes. So it is a
top-down.
strategy game.
That's another reason why I'm
yeah.
not a big fan of it.
Yeah. So it's a strategy game. And thing is, this is like one of the most beloved strategy games, like in the industry. Wasteland 3 was like actually a massive hit, which is really, really cool to see that for like a game like that. And I'll be real, I'm not like too interested in it either. I'm not crazy about it. I've never played it actually. One of the games, first party Xbox wise, that I haven't played.
I don't know if I can ever get into strategy based games. I need more than that. I feel like strategy based games, like, I don't know. I just feel like I want more, you know? I'm just like, a lot of them feel too similar in my opinion.
Yeah.
What you looking up?
So,
Oh. This dude is unreal. Like, this man gives me information every day, and I'm like, my goodness, John, where do you find this stuff? He's like, I be finding it. I'm like, how? He's just like, I
Here
just
we
be
go.
doing it.
all right. It has been confirmed. And I know this might not sit well with a lot of people at first hearing about it. Because it's like, how are you going to go from this genre to this genre? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Whether you like this type of isometric, top-down strategy genre or not, it is high quality for the genre.
Yeah.
Right? It's like one of the highest rated strategy games of all time.
Yeah.
Okay. They
Sorry.
they announced they're working on a single-player AAA RPG.
Ooh.
And that's the thing that makes Wasteland so good to so many people. It's not the fact that they made a good top-down. It's not the fact that they had great strategy elements to it. What people love about them the most is their storytelling and the way they make an RPG work. Wasteland is also an RPG.
Oh.
It just has the gameplay and
Yeah.
the genre of a different type of RPG that you normally don't see. So the fact that they're making a AAA single-player RPG could be really, really good considering their storytelling talent. And the only thing that's a little issue is like I said, it's gonna be weird to see how they transition from a top-down strategy game to what we think is gonna be more of we're thinking probably a third-person story-driven game, or it could even be first-person story-driven game. We really don't know many details, but what we do know is they're working on a single-player AAA RPG, and they also had it in quotation marks, next gen. So when I think that, I'm thinking Hellblade, maybe type stuff. We'll see. I don't know what is in store for in Exile, but I'm very, very excited.
Man, this next studio, I wonder what they make. Man,
Trash. No.
Dungeons. Just dungeons.
Yeah. So Mojang.
I don't even need to write anything down. I think I already know. It's obvious. It's Minecraft.
Yeah. So Mojang. Everyone knows Mojang. They made Minecraft Dungeons. What the? Okay. So yeah, what are you gonna do with Minecraft? And thing is, this is the thing that when this was announced, everyone was like, literally everyone was like, what? They're working on 2 unannounced projects.
Probably Minecraft. Is Mojang ever gonna work on anything?
No,
that's not
I don't.
Minecraft?
No, I don't think so. I think they are Minecraft, but that's the thing. What the heck are those 2 Minecraft games? Right? That's exactly everyone's reactions.
Minecraft Hunger Games, the game.
Dude, that would actually be really cool. I wouldn't even lie. If they made a specific Hunger Games game for Minecraft, that'd be interesting.
I wish they'd work on something.
I'm thinking they're working on Minecraft Story Mode 2.
I have no idea. I wish that there's some studios I wish that would go out of their comfort zone, but Mojang, I don't think they've been.
What if they went for an actual Minecraft but with a story? I'm not talking
What if
story
they did
mode.
Minecraft differently? What if they were
Minecraft 2,
third-person Minecraft?
Minecraft X,
It's no, but it's
Minecraft rated M for mature.
GTA Minecraft Edition. Dang, baby.
That was so loud.
Sorry.
That was so loud. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Oh my gosh.
Golly.
I don't know what to do about. You might want to write down 2 unannounced projects.
Bro, I can remember that off the top of my head.
How many projects?
2.
Good job. Just had to make sure you don't have short-term memory loss. All right. Anyway.
I'm not Joe Biden. Why did I say that?
I'm a Democrat now.
He was the
joking.
we don't want to talk about politics on this stream. We finna get canceled. Nah, he's the first person that came up that I knew has dementia.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Besides my,
The next.
I'm not gonna go that far. I almost said my grandmother, but she doesn't actually. She doesn't. My grandmother's okay. I love her. She's great. She's okay. I promise she doesn't have that.
I feel like you just ruined the mood.
Unfortunately. Ninja Theory, Hellblade. Putting it down.
is crap. All right.
Ninja Theory, Hellblade 1,
10 out
and
of 10 masterpiece game of the year 2023. All right.
and coming and wait, hold on, and and coming 2. Look at that.
No, wait. Oh my gosh.
Alright, let's continue. So, Ninja Theory, Hellblade 1 and 2 coming soon that we just saw recently.
You guys don't even want to know what's going on.
Doom music.
Okay, let's try to get back on track.
We're losing it.
Okay, for real.
Bring it back.
Okay.
Just turn it. Turn it over. Don't flip it back. keep it down. All right, let's go.
All right, we gotta.
Okay.
I can't believe my parents haven't woken up yet. This is crazy. All right,
Okay.
so Ninja Blade.
No, wait, Hellblade.
Hopefully coming to.
I only know Hellblade 2 or Ninja Theory because of Hellblade 2, the
Yeah.
trailer.
Well, that's really all they've made, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Just Hellblade 1 and 2.
Bro, these studios need to make more games.
Well, they will. They're kind of just getting situated. I'd like to say, like, basically all these studios except 343.
You know, I changed my mind.
Turn 10.
I don't think 2022 is going to be the best year for Xbox. I think it'll be 2023.
For Xbox, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I think we've all said that.
No, for Xbox, it's going to be 2023 and beyond.
Yeah.
I'm saying video games as a whole next year.
Yeah.
I'm going to scratch that off.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Don't look at my paper. Don't look at my paper.
But no, I think 2022 will just be the best year for gaming as a whole. Okay, give me.
Okay, no. No, okay, we're fine. Oh. Just thinking about Aria. Okay. Okay. I'm laughing. Okay.
Imagine like saying, "Yo, have you seen this game Hellblade 2 coming soon?"
Hey.
Yo, bro, this studio made Hellblade.
We need to get to Obsidian so I can stop looking at it.
Okay,
Okay, no. Okay.
we need to talk about Ninja.
Okay, what about
So obviously, I do agree. I think 2020.
Jesus. Okay. I've got it. It's okay.
What happened to your mic? Oh my god. He's actually dying. Bro, he's actually dying.
Okay.
Austin, are you good, bro? Dude, he can't stop. He can't stop coming too. We wasted 20 minutes on this coming too.
Okay, stop.
I have to put and.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Do you need an inhaler now?
No.
Okay.
No.
Take a drink of Sprite.
I'm okay.
Take a drink of Sprite.
Oh,
You'll be fine. Now that we wasted 20 minutes.
I'm definitely going back for that.
Oh my
I'm gonna go back and rewatch every moment of that. Okay. I can still see it. I can still see it. It's not going away. Get off my paper. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Seriously. Okay. God dang it.
Alright, I'm coming back.
They're probably wondering what we're doing at this point.
I cannot believe none of my parents have woken up. This is ridiculous.
Oh, I should have never written it down on my paper.
Never wrote it down. Although we wouldn't have gotten that great moment, though, obviously. Oh my gosh. Okay.
God, I feel like every moment I think of Ninja Theory, I just can't stop thinking about it. Oh,
Just Ninja Theory. It's fine.
you know, I'm honestly surprised they haven't.
Cinematic graphics.
Actually, what is Hellblade about? Because
Okay.
the way I
Ooh,
described
this is an interesting question.
The way
Okay.
the way I described it was Attack on Titan, but like
No.
it.
That's like, honestly, like,
Yeah, I know.
you hardly see those kind of giants.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like.
Okay, so. Dude, explaining Hellblade. Like, has anyone accomplished that?
Is it really that complex?
Yes. So, like. Oof. Man.
I don't know why I'm laughing. I just you were like, oh well.
Okay, so there's like
Okay.
I'm gonna rip a rectangle out of this paper.
New paper.
No.
I can't. No, new paper. It's okay.
You're gonna write the
Backs
whole
of-
new paper.
Backside. It's the backside.
Exciting coming too. Okay.
Hold it together.
Wasted like 30 minutes now.
Oh, my head's hurting. Just go. Just say. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm not even gonna say a word. I'm just gonna be really quiet because my head's starting to hurt from laughing too much.
Stop laughing.
Well, it doesn't help when you keep saying freaking. You keep saying it.
I'm gonna call your mother.
Really?
Okay.
All right. Explain to me the plot of it. So, like, I didn't get a single thing when I watched that trailer. I was like, oh, it looks good.
It was just
There's a-
it
there's
was a visual showcase.
Yeah, I'm like, it looks like a giant.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how.
you have to
else-
play the first one, really, to
Let me.
truly
You know what?
understand.
I'm gonna look this up.
Okay.
I want to see what. Google-
Basically, let me tell you how its story is.
Mhm.
Its story is told through voices in your main character's head, and visions that she has. Kinda. So like she can see these weird symbols. She can see things. She hears things in her head, and then she fights these really mythical creatures.
The game starts with.
It's a real like dark game.
Oh, this does sound okay.
Like
Set in a dark fantasy world inspired
Yep.
by Norse mythology and
Yes.
Celtic culture, the game follows Senua, a picked warrior who must make her way to Elheim by defeating otherworldly entities and facing their challenges in order to rescue the soul of her dead lover from the goddess Hela. What? Golly. Yeah,
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
it sounds like one of those complicated games that
And basically, what the second one is she's the leader of a tribe now,
Oh.
which is why there were all those other men. Like,
Yeah.
Because before, for most of it, you were just kind of like solo,
Mm-hmm.
but now like apparently you're gonna be like the leader of a tribe and stuff.
Yeah, like
which
a
is gonna
group
be-
of people.
Yeah, so now it's gonna be really really cool. But no, Ninja Theory. I cannot wait for Hellblade 2. It like after seeing it at Game Awards, it's quickly become one of my most anticipated games. Just for the sheer fact, it is going to be one heck of a ride.
I mean,
is
it
going to be
looks
one
like
heck of an experience.
it looks great. I
Yeah.
mean, I can't believe like the cinematic.
I actually want to go back and play Hellblade 1 again.
Like every time I hear Hellblade 1, I'm always thinking of and. Yep. I'm sorry.
All right, let's move on to Obsidian.
Thank you. God,
All right.
we need to move. All right. Okay. Now we won't have any more problems. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so now Obsidian. I know you talk about this studio so much,
Yes.
and I'm gonna take a wild guess on what they make because I'm pretty confident. They have a new one, right? That they just made DLC for, right? That's Grounded.
Correct.
And the other one I know, I think, is they also have another game coming out as a sequel, I think. Is it Outer Worlds 2?
Yep.
Okay. That's
They have
about it.
another one. One of the most hyped Xbox games. Debatably, okay, it's in the top 3 for most hyped Xbox games. Below Starfield. Debatable number 2 or 3. Debatable. It's not Fable, but it kind of says similar.
What's the first letter of it?
A.
I feel like I know this. I feel like
I think you do.
I almost said Apex Legends. I don't know why. You said A. God, I feel like I should know this. I really feel like I should know this, and it's bothering me. A. What? Top 3. I feel stupid, John. I really do. Dude, I have no idea.
Everyone's screaming at you. Here, if you can maybe see it. I doubt you can see it. No, I can't see crap.
No.
Actually, no, I can't see it. I can't see it. All right, well, I'll let you know right now. Yep.
It's the one you talk about all the time.
Yep. It's the one I talk about all the time. Avowed.
I
can't wait to actually start, like, after we get done with those studios, actually start, like, taking deep dives into games. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, that's the exciting stuff. This is kind of just the learning process.
Yeah.
Avowed, I can't stop talking about it because I can't stop getting hyped over it.
There are certain games this man will not stop talking about. Avowed.
Is one of them, yeah, for sure. The thing is, we don't even know that much. We just have like a minute and a half trailer. That's all we have, and I can't stop talking about it.
What are some of the other ones you can't stop? Definitely that one PlayStation one, I think it is.
Returnal.
Well,
Oh wait. What do you, wait.
what? No, I don't
Horizon?
think it's just PlayStation.
Horizon?
No, it's not just PlayStation. I was wrong.
Let's say I can't stop
What's
talking
that
about
one?
Returnal anymore.
The one where it's like free running, super fun, goes and
Dying Light 2.
No, she gets into a world. They're like, she teleports to a world. They're like, why? She's like, why am I here? They're like,
Oh, yeah, I know.
yeah.
You
that
don't know the name.
I forgot it. We've talked about it so many times, but I always
Do you
forget
know
the
what
name.
letter it starts with?
Hold on. I've got. we've talked about it so many times, and it's bothering me that I can't get it. Because now all I can think of is Avowed for some reason.
You know,
And
studio, company.
so they make Outer Worlds, Grounded, and Avowed, right? Yeah.
Forspoken.
Okay. Yeah.
Square Enix.
I know this. I'm mad.
What?
I heard something out there.
Probably. Probably coming for your booty. We're good. All right. Anyway.
All right. This is
So yeah, Obsidian. We need to talk about them because they have a lot going on right now. They are the Insomniac of Xbox. For the main reasons of quality and quantity. So we just announced 3 big games. I mean, Grounded's not too big though. I have to say, Grounded's not like really big.
It's not that it's a bad game.
I would say actually they have 4 games that we know of, 2 which have released recently, and 2 that are coming that we know of. Obviously, they released Outer Worlds 1 last year.
No, it was like 2019. I thought
Was it 2019
think
or
you said
was it
20.
early 2020 or 2020?
2018.
Let's see. Outer.
I thought you said 2019.
I think it's
I
2020
think I might know
if I'm
my
being honest with you. It is 2019.
I know my facts.
Okay, yeah.
I'm a big fan of Obsidian, guys. Dang, IGN gave it a 7 out of 10.
Dang. IG is stupid though. Anyway.
IGN don't know what they're talking about.
So they released Outer Worlds, which is really, really good. One of their best games in, like, I'd say one of their best games. Like, definitely under Fallout New Vegas, for sure. But really, really good. Then they released Grounded, which is like one of their smaller games, but was still like really, really awesome. One of my favorite Xbox games, honestly.
I never played that with you.
We need to. It's really fun. I need to try out all the new updates. There's so much I
Bro,
haven't tried yet.
how can you play that game with your phobia?
I don't know. To be honest with you.
You were complaining about It Takes Two in the wasp section. I'm like, dude.
Well, the thing is,
do you know that
I don't-
Grounded? There's literally like spiders that are
I
bigger
don't-
than you.
yeah, and that's what it is. I think it's the fact that like it looks so like in your face, kind of, and it's so like
That's what I hate.
over exaggerated that it doesn't get to me as much. It's like whenever like I see something, it's like, and like it's like, but no, it's like,
Dude, that scares me even more.
yeah. See,
Dude, seeing a spider under like okay, let me talk about this. John has. I'm pretty sure he is certain he has a phobia of bugs.
Entomophobia.
I don't think I do. I just am very terrified of them because I have PTSD from a spider crawling on my knee when I was like 10 years old. That's honestly kind of one of the reasons I've avoided Grounded because I hate bugs. I only hate bugs if they are higher up than me or if they jump in my face. Like my thing is with bugs, if I can have the high ground, like I'm not terrified. I'm like Obi-Wan. Like I'm like I have the high ground. If I have the high ground, like I'm fine. But if it's above me or on the wall, I'm gone. I'm out.
Yeah. But no. So Obsidian, they made Grounded, which is really, really good. They're continuously doing updates, which is really, really awesome to see them doing that. And then they announced Avowed in 2020. In that trailer, one of the most epic new IP like trailers I think I'd say I've ever seen, probably, because it's a new IP, but it brought so much hype that you wouldn't think it's a new IP.
Yeah. Is Avowed that one where it's like
He has like a
like-
spell in one hand,
Yeah.
and then he has like a sword in the other.
Yeah.
Yes, that is exactly what game that is. And then they announced Outer Worlds 2, which is a sequel to obviously very good Outer Worlds 1. So they have a lot cooking, and then they came out and said they want to release a game every year for 6 years straight, with possibly some smaller projects in between those.
We're looking at like 25 games.
We're looking at like maybe I would say like 7 to 8 games.
Yeah.
I would say for sure, and that's just crazy because if it's to the quality that they've brought, like forever, Xbox is about to be stacked just off.
If
of
they
one
do
season.
that, how many employees do they have at Obsidian then?
Oh, a lot. Oh,
If they
it's
wanna do-
massive. It is a mass studio. I'm pretty sure it's like. No, that's not
it,
right.
just for
That's not right.
252, just for that. That's December 2021. That's right now.
I mean, it's possible. $7 million in total funding. That's a lot of funding.
Yeah.
A lot of money. Yeah. I actually believe that in a way.
Maybe they're just really good at being diverse.
Probably.
It sounds like what they're doing is they're going to take like 20 and just be like, hey, here, you here, 40 of you, I want you to go here.
Yeah.
And then, you know,
Yeah. I feel like they just have like this amazing plan. And as long as nothing goes wrong, everything should be great.
Hopefully.
It also depends because obviously there's more than that 252. They gotta like hire a director. They gotta hire like a voice acting. They need to hire writers, right? So it also depends on the talent that they choose for all that. Because obviously, Naughty Dog is great, but they just did not hire the right people for Last of Us Part 2. So it just did not do as well. So it really just depends. But Obsidian, my God.
That company's just now a laughing stock every moment.
Yeah. And we come to Playground Games, which is also, I would say, another runner-up for, like, top studio of Xbox. Playground Games, do you know them?
Yeah. I don't remember what they make, but I've heard of them many times.
All right, well, Forza Horizon.
I feel like okay, never mind. I don't know anything about them, but I've.
And the newly announced, what was the other game that was in the top 3, apart from Starfield?
Starfield, Loud. I mean, at this point, you could say it's Hellblade.
It's
too.
like a huge franchise. Like, huge. Even if you don't know Xbox, you should know what this franchise is.
As you guys can see, this is why I said 30%.
Old franchise.
How old are we
Meaning
talking?
Blood, like 360 was its last game, and even then, I think it was like an anniversary edition.
No, I don't know.
What did you say?
Nothing.
No, actually, what did you say?
No. Continue.
What did you say?
Continue.
I think you
Go.
no, I think you said right.
I said Fable as a joke. I said Fable as a joke.
He's right. All right,
Was it actually?
it is actually Fable.
I knew it. That was all me. I didn't even take a guess. That was literally. I knew that. I just had to make it, dramatic, for the fans.
So here's the thing.
Holy crap! I can't believe I guessed
Playground
that.
isn't the creator of Fable. Lionhead Studios is the creator of Fable. 1, 2, and 3. Number 1, one of the best RPGs of all time.
Never heard of it.
Okay.
honest. I've never heard of Fable. Like,
No,
as a series.
Fable.
No.
Never heard of Fable.
I mean, the name sounds familiar, but like no. Sean's regretting doing this series.
I have a lot of work to do.
I've really got to crack down on this man.
Fabletics.
Look, it's Fable. I've seen it. I just don't know anything.
No?
It looks
Wow.
familiar, but I don't know
That's
anything
crazy.
about it.
That's the new one.
Oh, donkey. It's just like a Shrek background.
Anyway. So
Okay.
Lionhead Studios was the original creator of Fable, and they got shut down in 2016 because Xbox sucked back then.
Dang.
They didn't know what they were doing.
That
it was just,
sucks.
Xbox was just mismanaged.
Yeah,
Um,
that sucks.
yeah.
Dang.
Um,
It hurts seeing studios shut down. A great example, I think Nintendo lost
Isn't the Mario and Luigi
Dream Theory. Dream Theory was a decent-sized spin-off company, and they made the Mario, Luigi Bowser's Inside Story
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They shut down due to bankruptcy, and it wasn't because of Nintendo sucking. It's just their games weren't doing as well as they should have. That's a great example I can think of a like a studio that shut down. It's sad, like it does.
Yeah, it is. But basically, everyone's been asking for Fable. And the thing is, Playground Games has been wanting to step away from the Forza Horizon.
Yeah.
Because that's really all they've done, from what I remember. They've probably done some other stuff as well. But and then the opportunity came up for Fable, and they were taking it. And the thing is, yes, they're not Lionhead. It won't be like the originals.
Oh, they're gonna
But
take Fable?
they have hired talent from the originals.
Oh, they should be okay then.
Yeah.
They should be, yeah.
That's the thing. It's not like they are just. Hey, it's like, hey, you guys who have never developed Fable, try and make the next game, right? No, like they're actually getting like advice and stuff.
It's a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
To just like what it's because the thing is, it's like, why would you give someone something that they're not used to? Well, here's the thing. Even if they're not used to it, even though they don't have people hired, doesn't mean that they can't get tips for it.
Yep.
They can't hire people that made the original. They can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
You know, they've got the ability to do so.
Yeah, really, all they've just made is Forza Horizon. Until now.
But it seems like they want to try something different.
And Fable's a perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
Bring back a beloved franchise. I mean, can't go wrong as long as it's good.
I don't. Yeah.
And I think, don't quote me on this, I think they also have another unannounced IP. Not IP, another unannounced project. We don't know if it's new IP, if it's a reboot. We don't know anything. They may not even be having an unannounced project. I'm not really sure about that one. Ooh, Rare.
I don't even need to write anything. I know a bunch. Conquer, Banjo-Kazooie.
I really don't know what to talk. I mean, Sea of Thieves 2018, 2017 maybe? No, 2018. You know, it was actually really, really good. It's a huge hit. I enjoyed it for a while. And we haven't gotten anything since. And all we've gotten is a bunch of really useless, like, didn't make any sense trailers for this game called Everwild, which looks beautiful, but, like, that's about it.
I just want to say, man, Rare is like that studio that just kind of disappoints me.
Yeah.
They have so much room for talent, and I mean, what do they use it for? I feel like just one thing. They throw away. Okay, I'm gonna stop being salty about Banjo. Listen, I love Banjo. I get it. They don't want to make it. I think it's a dumb play throwing away a series like that. I think it's really stupid. I also could understand why they may not be doing it because also the ending. I feel like there's nowhere else they could go with it, but they could always come up with something new.
Yeah.
I just feel like they're weak.
I think Sea of Thieves, I don't think it's bad, but Sea of Thieves is just not my type of game, and I feel like Rare. I don't know, man. Are you really telling me they're not gonna have another game until 2024? Are they gonna sit here and continue to just keep updating Sea of Thieves and that's it?
Probably.
And we're just gonna wait all
Unless
those
we
years,
get that Double Fine collaboration, or we get some studio collaboration.
or just
Probably it.
another game from them, like a new IP, or just
Definitely not a new IP. They're taking way too long with this one.
like the fact that they said 2024, and I'm scared for Rare. It sounds like they're just wasting their time.
Yeah.
What if this game sucks? What if it's just bad?
Oh, that'll be rough. Yeah. But on the other side, what if it's like actually amazing?
That's the thing. You never know.
You never know.
But I don't know. I just wish Rare would. I don't know, man. Rare's just. It just sounds like they don't care. Like every time I listen to any interview that they have with like just the main person that runs Rare, just like they just sound like they never care about anything. They're just like, yeah, we make it. I'm like, and like, yeah, we make it. I'm like, what'd you say? Like, we make it. I'm like, why do you make it? Because we make it. That's all I get from them. Is like, that's it. I don't know.
Turn 10. Let's get out for Rare because there's not really much to talk about.
Yeah, there's really. We're not Rare haters. I love Rare, by the way.
By the way, even if you don't want to write down studios because you know about them, I would just write down the studio names. That way you can get familiar with all 23 studios.
Yeah, I write down most anyways.
Okay. Well, if you skipped any, I would just
No,
write
the
them
only ones
down.
I've skipped are Mojang and Rare because those are obvious.
You skip Ninja?
No. I said I've wrote down all of them except for Mojang and Rare.
Okay. Well, I would write those two down. Just because.
I know what Mojang Studios is.
I know you know what it is, but you need just.
I know what they mean. Dude, it's obvious.
I know what. No.
Mine Shaft.
Everyone knows what they make. Just write down so you have like an Xbox 23 Studios paper. What are you doing? Like you're doing something.
I'm not. What? No.
How long does it take down Mojang and Rare? Oh no. We're not about to have another coming 3 or something. What are you, bro? What is it?
All right. I'll show you after we're done.
Oh my god.
We still have so long to go. Jeez.
Yeah.
I bet we can get this done in about 3 hours.
Hmm?
We'll probably have this done at about the 3-hour mark. I'll just split it into two.
Well, we were thinking about going deep dive into the games. We could do the game
We
and
could do
franchise part 2.
at some point, because it's 1:43.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Turn 10. Basically, they're coming out with Forza Motorsport 8. In other words, just Forza Motorsport. I think they're just kind of doing a reboot kind of type scenario. Because they're not calling it Forza Motorsport 8. It's supposed to be a true like next gen like game, and it's supposed to be like a big leap for racing games, which is gonna be interesting to see like what exactly they do for it. But I'm really excited to see what they do with Forza Motorsport. But that's basically it. I don't think they're working on anything else. It is a Forza specific studio. I would be shocked if they did anything other. I mean, just look at the name, Turn 10. I mean, yeah. Undead Labs, though. This is interesting.
I've heard of this studio so many times. I can never remember what they make. It bothers me. Undead.
It's pretty simple if you
Is
think
it-
about it.
It's
It's the one you talked about way earlier, right? It's the one you said that you love. So you can't get another. It's a zombie game, right? Dude, see. This is what I'm talking. I hate my memory. I know what it is. It S starts with an S. Mm-hmm. What? Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna kill everything. Hold on. Undead. Hold on. Let me write this down because it'll come to me if I do this. Undead Labs. Okay. And then it starts with an S. Almost said Stranger Things. Stop. Don't laugh at me. State of Decay.
Got it. All right. There you go. You got there. You got there. And then I'm pretty sure they do have an unannounced project, which might actually be AAA. And they also have State of Decay 3, which has been announced, which is going to take State of Decay 2, which was a AA game, into a AAA form. So, State of Decay 3 confirmed, AAA, possible unannounced game, project, whatever. So there's that. Undead Labs, I love Undead Labs. Definitely one of my favorite studios for sure. I also just love State of Decay so much. I made a shirt for State of Decay. Oh, and then we get to Bethesda.
Oh boy.
Ooh, Arcane Studios, dude. This is there are so many studios that are working on so many different projects. So Arcane just released Deathloop in September, which was a pretty good game. They also have Ghostwire Tokyo coming out next year, which actually looks really, really cool. I'm excited to see what they can do with that. They have 2 unannounced games, I'm pretty sure. 2, definitely put 1. I know 1 is confirmed. They do have an unannounced project confirmed. And they might even have a second one. So, Arcane is looking crazy. And then Arcane, let me just look right here. Arcane. Yeah, so they make Dishonored and Prey. One of the rumored games, like the next big Bethesda game that's going to get announced, is actually Prey 2. That's one of the big one. And Prey 2 would be amazing. I know Noli loves Prey. So Prey 2 would be really, really, really cool. And then Dishonored's obviously a huge franchise. I don't think we're getting a Dishonored anytime soon, though, personally. But you never know. And yeah, so that's pretty exciting. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, and then we have Bethesda Game Studios. Oh, wait, no. I just totally skipped everything. What am I doing?
Oh, yeah, you did.
Machine Games. They work on, well, for one, Wolfenstein is a really, really huge one. I mean, Wolfenstein is basically their, biggest thing. It's like, I mean, yeah, it just really is their biggest thing. But I do think they have 2 unannounced projects. One is a AAA game. I think it might both be AAA games. I'm not sure. One is rumored to be Wolfenstein 3. One is rumored to be a new IP. But yeah, that's Machine Games. Bethesda's a little more simple because they were just acquired, and Bethesda's kind of got their own system going.
Skyrim, Doom.
I meant
Oh,
Bethesda as a whole, okay, ZeniMax Studios, Arcane, Machine, ID, Tango, Alpha Dog, Roundhouse, all those. Yeah. But now let's go into ZeniMax Online. We do know ZeniMax Online is working on a new online game. We don't know. I think we know it might be an MMO. I think we know it's an MMO. So we know ZeniMax Online is working on a new online game. Then Bethesda, we know they're working on Starfield. And we know they're working on Elder Scrolls 6. The question is, See, we don't know if they're working on any unannounced projects. I'm sure they are, but we can't take that for certain yet. They could be working on Fallout 5 for all we know, or another new IP or something.
Starfield, Redfall.
Redfall is correct. That is not. I'm an idiot. Arcane is also working on Redfall. Redfall is also Arcane. I totally forgot. About Redfall.
Is Bethesda just publishing it?
Well, Bethesda owns Arcane.
That's so weird. Yeah. Okay.
It's for instance, it's like
what all does Bethesda? Is it the three to the left?
Here. Wait. So I would say, Xbox Game Studios has all these studios, right?
Yeah.
Then I would say Bethesda has all those studios. But Xbox also owns Bethesda.
Yeah.
So it's
which ones does Bethesda own? Or
okay, so Bethesda owns Arcane all the way to Roundhouse.
Golly.
Yes.
They gained that many studios just from acquiring Bethesda?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah. So Bethesda owns a lot. But Arcane's also working on Redfall. I put that. I don't know if you have that or not. But game looks pretty good. I'm excited. Obviously, like I keep saying, we're going to be talking about actual games and franchises in a later part, learning about the games. ID, Doom, and they have an unannounced multiplayer game.
Doom Online.
Well, that's actually a big rumor.
I don't know how I'd feel about it.
I don't know either.
How would that work?
No idea. I think it's gonna be like a Redfall type thing, just a new IP. I think. It's not stated if it's new IP or established IP. Actually, no. It did say established IP. It's gonna be an already established IP.
Because my thing is, if you go by the Doom style, if it's just kill the most enemies, I feel it'd be kind of boring.
Yeah, I agree. I hope it's not Doom unless it's like a. It's like a MMO.
I think Doom needs to stay a single. Okay, listen. If it's done correctly,
my thought,
I would say it can be good, but I just don't know if that would ruin the first person single player aspect of it.
My thought, hear me out. This actually sounds really cool. An MMO Doom game where everybody can create their own Doom Slayer, their own Doom guy, travel to planets. Kind of like a Starfield type scenario, just with Doom.
Yeah.
It could be good, but it has to be done to perfection. Like, if you make one thing that people don't like, it could ruin the whole game. It'd be a really tough task.
I think it's just like the MMO aspect. How is that going? Is that just mean there's just a bunch of Doom Slayers running around killing enemies? Or
pretty much.
Yeah, but it's so
I know.
weird.
I don't know how I feel about it. We'll see.
Doom Eternal Online.
It could be a Quake game.
You know, it'd be really
kind of like Doom.
You know, it'd be really funny. I don't even think
ID also makes Quake. You need to learn about Quake. Do you know what Quake is?
You've talked about it.
Okay, well, we need to teach you about Quake. Because there is rumored to be a new Quake game, and if that happens, it's going to shake the roof. Oh. Not because the name's Quake, just because it's freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Jeremy?
No.
Do you understand these words?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
All right. Anyway,
I do not hear.
Is your mic muted, by the way?
No, it's on.
Okay. Next up,
I would know if I was muted.
Tango. Ooh, Tango GameWorks. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh wait. Oh, Tango's Ghost. I'm an idiot. Okay, so I completely switched Redfall and Ghostwire. See, I thought Redfall was Tango GameWorks. That's why I didn't say Redfall. I was like, I'm saving it for Tango, but no. Tango makes Ghostwire. Arcane makes Redfall. But no, Tango also makes The Evil Within, which we are rumored to be getting Evil Within 3, which will be really, really cool. Dude, Evil Within 1 and 2 are so... It's just fascinating horror games. Like, it takes a, like... It's like a very story-driven horror game, I would say. Like, it's very nice and has some really cool action elements to it as well. But yeah, Tango Gameworks, I'm pretty sure, is also working on an unannounced project, and then something else, which is either a new IP or another unannounced project. One of the unannounced projects is rumored to be, obviously, the Evil Within 3, which would be, like I said, amazing. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what else they do. Oh, also, back to Bethesda. I keep on forgetting things with Bethesda. They have so much stuff going on. Bethesda, obviously, they partnered with Lucasfilm Games to make the Indiana Jones game.
What?
Make sure you write that down.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Indiana Jones, but Bethesda.
I hate you.
Bethesda. Wow.
Kidding.
Doing all this work. All right.
No, you wanted me to do that just because it was Indiana Jones.
No.
Yes. It's okay. I'm just kidding.
Okay. And just a whole bro. Okay.
I'm becoming the class clown now. I was ever since that
And
one
then
thing. I
next Alpha Dog. So Alpha Dog isn't like. I wouldn't even say Alpha Dog's like a legit like studio. Alpha Dog is kind of like one of those studios that just helps out where needed.
Are they like the backup?
Yeah. Actually,
yeah.
It's just like a big group. It's like a group of developers.
Yeah.
That just either helps out. Where
Hey, yo, man,
needed.
I need that backup real quick.
Yeah,
We need
like
some more
actually, like for some games it'll be like Alpha Dog, but they didn't like. It's not like their game.
They just
help develop it.
Yeah.
Which is actually smart. Which might be why Bethesda has so many things going for them.
Yeah.
Just think about it. If you have a group that can just help where need be,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
I mean, if
and
you
it
gotta,
makes it where those people in that group have so much experience with so many different projects.
yeah,
It's really interesting.
that is really
Um,
good. See, that's what I like about like Xbox and looking at this stuff is I learn because like it seems like Xbox like and also Bethesda like it's glad seeing they have those support systems like Xbox Game Studios and
Yeah.
Alpha Dog.
Mhm.
Those are really interesting. They're more of like
You mean
they're more like
wait? You mean Game Pub?
Yeah, Game
Xbox Game
Studios.
Studios publishing.
Yes.
Okay.
they're more like the support. You know.
Yeah.
They're like you know on the sidelines. So like
Yeah.
you know we may not be always in the front, but you know we
Yeah.
got the support. You know?
Absolutely, yeah. And then you have Roundhouse, which I don't even see here. Why is Roundhouse not here? I don't appreciate this.
What is that one like with the white logo like above compulsion?
That?
Yeah,
That's the initiative.
oh.
I don't see Roundhouse, bro.
First one to give me the answer gets extra bonus points. Oh. Studio was formed in 2019 under the Bethesda Game Studios label, reformed from Human Head Studios.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I just remembered about Roundhouse. Okay, so they're also a support team. So they're also a support team. But here's the interesting thing. I just closed out of that. No, I'm going to do that. Here's the interesting thing about Roundhouse is I'm pretty sure they are working on their own project.
Oh.
So, like for instance, it tells me right here they helped with Prey, they helped with Dishonored, they helped with Fallout, they helped with Elder Scrolls, they helped with the upcoming Ghostwire, Rune, Fallout Shelter. They just help where need be.
Support
And now they're working on their own project, which is interesting.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. But yeah, that's pretty much all the 23 studios that we have to talk about. And then obviously learning, because this is more or less this episode's learning about the company
Yeah.
and its studios, and
Dude, there's so much more that we have to do still. Like
yeah,
freaking PlayStation, Sega, like
yeah.
EA.
Granted, the
Ubisoft.
next ones will be more organized and planned.
Yeah, definitely.
This one we just kind of went.
Yeah, I honestly still question if there's gonna be a Nintendo one at this point. I just know a lot.
Nintendo One.
Yeah, like a Road to E3 Nintendo version. Cause like
Oh, well, yeah, for
I
sure.
know so much though already. You know.
You can always learn more.
Yeah, you're right. Honestly, maybe I could teach John a few things. You know, the teacher will be taught
We'll see about that one,
by
buddy.
the student. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I've been a part of this company since I was like 4, dog. I have confidence.
All right.
Okay.
But now I want to look into internally about Xbox. I'm not really talking about game studios. I'm not talking about games. I'm not talking about I'm talking like Phil Spencer.
Mhm.
I'm talking like people behind Xbox. And for you, you need to know specifically 3 people. Write these 3
Okay.
people down.
How much longer do you plan on this being, by the way?
No idea.
Oh God, we could be here for like another 2
No,
hours.
it's gonna probably be like, I would say 30 minutes at max.
okay.
So 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
The main man. The father of Xbox. The god.
Not
The
better
man.
than not better than Reggie, but continue.
Phil Spencer. Oh yeah. Obviously the head of Xbox.
I love him just because he wants Banjo Kazooie too.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, but he's done a lot of good things for this guy. I think he's the whole reason it's alive.
He is. It's not even that. Just his personality, the way he does things, is like just amazing.
He-
He literally he literally was snowboarding the other day, bro.
You know,
Did you see that?
Yeah,
picture I sent
you
you?
showed me.
He was snowboarding.
Dude, he sounds like the type of guy that makes all the right decisions, but
He does.
sometimes, you know, they don't always get done, which sucks because he's the boss. You know.
Yeah,
Which I don't know. It's weird.
I love the guy. He is definitely my favorite. Like, what are you doing?
I was just emphasizing the P or the
Um,
I on Phil.
Okay. He's the head of Xbox. Put that down. And then I just love the man. There's so much I could go into. What are you doing? Oh,
Nothing.
No.
No. I'll calm down.
What is all that?
I just put important people behind Xbox. Did a
Oh,
square.
I see.
Phil's- Is my notes not good enough for you?
The way your face looked so funny.
It's
Alright.
because I was gonna write something very.
Oh my god, yo, how was ping pong those last 2 days? Okay, I'm assuming it's Alex because he wasn't there last 2 days.
Neon
Assuming it's
Lights.
Alex.
I don't, bro, his name's Neon Lights.
Assuming it's Alex, I think.
I have no idea. But yes, Phil
Probably.
Spencer.
Okay,
I'm
Alright,
gonna
yeah, we
take a
have 4
wild.
viewers.
I'm gonna take a wild guess. That next person you're gonna talk about is that girl that talked about Sega, because you said she runs Game Pass. I don't remember her name, but I know that you talked about her, and since she manages Game Pass, I would have to assume she's very important because Game Pass is very important. It's Alex. It's your boy. Alid. You're trying to figure out her name.
no, I know her name.
Oh.
Sarah Bond's her name.
Is that one of the 3 you want me to know?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to find her like I know what she does and everything, but I'm trying to find that actual title that she has? Like, because Phil Spencer's the head of Xbox.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put Sarah because I don't know how to spell her last name.
Just Bond. Bond.
Oh, Sarah Bond. James Bond.
Yeah. What's like her actual? What are you doing? Why are you over there? Okay.
Are you okay? All right, let's go. I'm losing my sanity here.
Okay. So Sarah Bond,
and then Phil Spencer.
yes. So Sarah Bond is the
I honestly just say Game Pass manager.
she's like the vice president. She's like second in command to Phil Spencer.
Okay.
So I would say the co-head. Probably. I'd say like co-head. She is slowly backs away in fear of John's massive biceps.
Yep.
Okay.
John
So
is pretty
she is in charge, of course,
Uh-huh.
Game Pass. But the reason she is so in charge of Game Pass and so good at it, she is also in charge of all the partnerships, all the relationships. She helps with acquisitions. She helps with all the third-party exclusives.
So it isn't fully just Phil Spencer.
No.
Phil Spencer.
No, Phil Spencer makes the decisions. Well, it's not like only he makes the decisions.
Yeah.
But like he like kind of just runs everything, makes sure everything's in check. He helps decisions, helps with like strategies, and then Sarah Bond's just is there to like help. Sarah Bond's like kind of like the content creator.
Yeah.
I look at it as like this.
So she like comes up with the ideas.
I look at it as like a gaming company. Let's say you have like a Square Enix game, Eidos Montreal. Sarah Bond is Eidos Montreal.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Square Enix is gonna publish it.
Yeah.
Phil
So,
Spencer is like
she's
Square
like,
Enix.
She's like the developer. Phil Spencer's like the publisher.
Yes. No. Sarah Bond is the studio.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying Sarah Bond's like a person.
Yeah.
Is the studio. Phil Spencer is Square Enix. And then this third person, Aaron Greenberg. He is the development for the game. Aaron Greenberg is in charge of all the staff for all the studios.
What did you say he was? He was the...
He's like the senior manager, I think, is what he was called. He basically helps with employees, staff, workers. He helps with like all the funding and stuff.
Yeah.
Like knowing how much to give each studio and all that. He is the like. He just helps out with a bunch of different studios. Those three right there are the Holy Trinity, man. They like, God, we love them so much. We love them so much. Sarah Bond is like, I love Sarah Bond and I love Phil Spencer, of course. Phil Spencer is just God.
Yeah.
Double G-O-D. But yeah, no, those are like the main three. Of course, there's so many other names that make a big deal at Xbox, but those are like three Holy Trinity. But you, of course, know the history of Xbox, right? Like,
Yeah.
like how they started, where they went, how they fell,
Yeah.
how they've come back, and where we are now.
Yeah.
You know all that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we don't really need to get into all that. Yeah. Unless, do we want them to know?
I mean,
I say we just end it. It's 2 hours and 10 minutes already.
Yeah.
Well, we should probably just end it. But that's pretty much what we got. We'll start talking about all their games, their franchises, what they have planned for the next couple of years. And then we'll finally talk about what we think we could see at E3.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We're going to end this one here, guys, though. So, thank you all so much for watching. I know it's a long one, but hey, you're just going to have to get used to it.
I mean, we do long, like...
all the time, yeah.
It doesn't matter. If we need to, we can always split it into parts. I mean,
Yeah.
So... Yeah, but we're used to... We love talking. I mean, we've been here for 2 hours. It is literally, at this very moment, it is 1:41 in the morning, which... as you can see, we have no life. We can sit here and talk for all we want, and we never get tired of it because we're that good of friends.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Facts.
and we love video games.
Yeah. But I'm going to end this one here. So thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you in episode 2, which will be Xbox Part 2. Peace. Where's Cameron?
See you
Peace.
guys. Peace.